We're live and direct. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? All right. So now, while we do this right, before we start even the day, what the fuck? Before we start the day,
I am always making. I'm always making.
we gotta do this conversation first.
I put in the work. I count right now. I'm $1,000.
You keep on clicking on the button. You can't stop it?
I just did. All right, you guys. So we're gonna talk about this in a second. I gotta upload this, upload that. Bell. And we're live and direct on both of these right here. Okay, let's first talk about this right here first up. All right, now I want to make this very simple and very clear for everybody on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and all these things. Jesus cannot save you. Life starts when the church ends, okay? Jesus can't save you. Jesus won't save you. Jesus has never saved anybody. Jesus is not real. If you're putting all your faith and your dependency on something and you're betting it all on something, you need to bet it all on yourself. Okay, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, because trust in yourself will get yourself out of the situation that you're in. Trust in yourself will get yourself through whatever storm you're going through. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. The sooner that we'll start to realize the propaganda and the bullshit that people make so that way they can be in control over you, the sooner that we start to recognize these things, we can get free from these things and advance in your life, okay? So many people out here are so ignorant and so stuck in the propaganda and the lies and the ignorance of religion. Here, you can you hit the TikTok shit and everything. But so many people are caught in the delusions and the lies of religion and the delusions and the lies of a false God, a fake God. You know what I mean? Like the letter J is only 500 years old. Let's start off right there, okay? So I want you guys to understand something. Jesus cannot save you. Life starts when the church ends. You know, a lot of people will fall for the lies of religion because it's such an interesting book. The Bible, this book of spells and this book of witchcraft. It's such an interesting book. It's there's a lot of interesting stuff in it because they've stolen from the book of the dead. Okay, first let's start off right there. Let's just start right there with the book of the dead. Okay, they stole so much shit from the book of the dead, and then they put it in this Bible or whatnot. But we all know that they took everything from Egypt. We all know this right here. All these dumb people out here today are celebrating this Easter, and they don't even realize that what they're celebrating is Ishtar. Ishtar, baby. Oh, I just had to put her sigil up. But what we're celebrating is Ishtar. And Ishtar is a goddess of fertility. That's why you see eggs, these Easter eggs and things, Ishtar, So this fertility goddess is what we're thankful for. This fertility goddess is what we take our time with, and we go to TikTok.
I was gonna go to TikTok on this phone.
Okay, but so like I was saying, so Ishtar is about a fertility goddess. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. So the longer that people start to really put their faith in this fake God and this fake deity and this fake being or whatnot, that people made and made up, and got all these people believing in, so long as people believe in this right here, they're missing out on truly living life and experiencing life. Let me tell you something. When I was a Christian, I was homeless. I was in lack. I didn't have anything. I had fake friends. I had fake people around me. I was going through a lot of suffering in my life, suffering and working jobs, working 9 to 5s, when I rejected Jesus and I rejected that Christian doctrine and that Christian ideology, when I rejected that and I start to begin to believe in myself and work with my ancestors and the spirits and the spirit guides and the Ars Gorisas and the daemons and the angelics, and I start to work with jinns, I start to recognize myself as the highest power in my universe. When I start to recognize that right there, everything changed for me. Every single thing changed for me. My life started to go up. I was no longer stuck and in need, happening to beg, oh please, from somewhere, some sky daddy or something up there, you gotta help me, you gotta give me something. Jesus, oh, I pray you, please, Jesus. And guess what? Every single time we would pray, not one of them would come into fruition. You know why? Because, all that shit is fake. Anytime that something did happen or something did come through, it was just you using your subconscious mind. So I want you guys to understand something. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. So you got to separate yourself from that type of energy. It's draining, okay? All that Christian bullshit, all that Jesus bullshit is just draining for you. Let me ask you something real quick. When we even look at just the people who follow the Christian doctrines, this Bible doctrines, or even with the Muslim faiths, we're going to get on the Muslim faiths in a little bit, but let's stay with this one real quick, because Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. How many people have been molested in these situations? How many people have been raped and it's been hidden? From the church, through the church. The church knows what's going on, but, we can't expose pastor. We can't expose this. We can't, and they're hide these things. They know the rape that goes on. They know the molestation that goes on. They know all these things, and they're wicked people. You know why? Because they just want to get paid. They want to get paid off of your ignorance. So they make these churches and they say, oh, we're just a happy group. We just want to see Jesus just prosper in the land, just prosper. They're possessed. That's what it is. They're possessed by that evil spirit, okay, that has flown through and has killed many of people, of children, of mothers, of different nations, all in the name of Jesus. All in the name of Jesus. These people have died, have been raped. Okay, I want you to understand, Constantine and the Muslims ain't no better, because it was the same with them too. Okay, in the name of Allah, when they're doing their conquering, they have in their book that they can go ahead and they can sleep with another man's wife so long as they have conquered that nation. So then they're raping these women or whatnot over here, conquering nations and raping through the women. These are all these religions that these people are a part of or whatnot. That's why Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. Allah can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. You have to get out of this religious bullshit. Get out of these religious doctrines. Get out of this religious theories and all this type of bullshit that they're trying to shove down your throat, trying to shove into your life. Stay away from it. It's all lies. It's all foolishness. It's all deceit. Go after things that will actually bring elevation into your life. Go after the things that will actually really bring you an elevation for yourself, for your legacy, for your generation, for your children. Trying to see yourself expand further and further and further. Not just listening to the lies of man. Not just going off the lies of what man has to say. Not letting somebody else grab a book and then try and condemn you and your life and your decision. Oh, I have this book. Oh yes, and if you have sex out of marriage, if you smoke, if you drink, if you believe in astrology or crystals and herbs, if you're gay, if you're anything except for what this book says that you're supposed to be, you're gonna burn in hell with gnashing and feel the spirit. Yes, God. Unless you pay your tithe. Matthew 9 and 5. 5 chapter 7 says pay the pastor another $1. Another 100. Yes, God. We're over here dealing with these bullshit ass pastors, these bullshit ass churches, this bullshit ass people with their bullshit ass book that they're over here using to bamboozle your dumb ass, okay? You know, they want to come through and bamboozle your ass. The power's in you. The only reason why the church still exists is because your dumb ass keeps going up there. That's the only reason why the church still exists. But the only reason why the church still exists because your scary ass don't want to actually speak up about about the injustice you know that goes on in that bullshit ass establishment called the church. That you already know this, but you won't speak up about it. You're too afraid what people might say. You're too afraid of what somebody else might have to say about you actually raising your voice about this right here. So you stay quiet. You don't say anything about it. That's why this bullshit churches and shit still exists, because motherfuckers like you won't stand up and say something about the shit. But let me tell you something on this day right now, on this Ishtar, the goddess Ishtar's day, real quick. I'm going to tell you something real quick. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. So long as you continue to fall for the lies of religion, so long as you continue to believe that there's something outside of yourself that has more power than you, that's going to save you, if you be an annoying ass person and go around telling everybody that they have to believe in this bullshit and follow these simple rules that they themselves do not follow, and they continue to say this right here to all these people. For you to believe you are supposed to do this is a foolish move. It's stupid. It's the blind leading the blind. Jesus can't save you, hasn't saved you, won't save you. Your biggest fear is a place that does not exist, called hell. Your biggest fucking fear is a place that does not even exist. Are you for real right now? Oh, but when Jesus comes back, what about if you get left behind? Okay. Well, off your logic then. When the aliens come back and they start shooting with the lasers, and everybody's like, oh, what are we gonna do? If you don't have your bunker ready, you're going to go down. Okay, Saraba, how what makes you think that that's if you don't even have proof that aliens are real? Exactly, motherfucker. You don't have proof that there's a heaven or a hell. All that is fake, it's propaganda. It's not real. Nobody has ever been to a heaven. Nobody has ever been to a hell. Why? Because the qualifications for you to go to one of these two places is for your dumb ass to die, okay? So nobody knows what happens after death because nobody has died and came back in this motherfucker, okay? So therefore, guess what? It's all speculation. It's a theory. It's not real. It's not no scientific evidence. It's not no scientific facts. It's fake. Motherfucker, have you ever seen somebody walk on water? Have you ever seen somebody walk their ass on top of water? No, you want to know why you have not? Because scientifically it's impossible. It doesn't happen. But see, another thing about us as people is that we want to believe in something so bad. Because our view of self is bad. See how this works? Our view of self is already bad. And we feel like, oh, we can't do it. Oh, man, life is just so hard right now. I don't know if I can make it through it. I don't know if I can make it through right now with everything that's going on. And here comes the perfect salesman coming down the road. Oh, have you heard of Jesus? He'll take all your troubles away. You just need to come to my church, okay? Yeah. Come to my church. Jesus will take it all away from you. Oh, yeah, all you have to give is your soul. That's all he wants. Oh, yeah, no, Jesus is free. He just wants your soul. So when his time comes and the pastor calls, he's going to tell you to walk down this altar with everybody staring at you. And then he's going to tell you that you have to dedicate your soul before all these witnesses, that you must dedicate your eternal soul to this deity, Jesus the Christ. the Christos. Okay, yeah, and then you are to drink this little red juice, that is his blood, and you're to eat this little nasty wafer cracker, that is his body. So we're cannibals right now, eating flesh and drinking blood. What in the eternal fuck? Okay, you know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing. This is what they're fucking doing right now. Okay, I want you guys to understand that shit. Eating flesh and drinking blood? I am of the body. I want to eat of the body and of the flesh. You guys, that's how you're fucking my. First off, this is all fucking sun magic. They're taken from the Book of the Dead. All these type of rituals are just rituals taken from the fucking Book of the Dead, reworded, and put into this new book right here. It's sun magic. It's sun witchcraft. It's necromancy magic as well. It's necromancy that's going into this shit. They're doing witchcraft, telling you not to do witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to understand something real quick. You know, you guys got to get out of the bullshit. Jesus cannot save you. Life starts when the church ends. You know, I've went to war with Christians before, where I've had a whole entire churches that were like, oh, okay, well, we're going to pray for the destruction of Saran the Shaman. He's a warlock. He's online. He's a son of Lilith. And here at this church, we attack witches and warlocks, and we're going hunt. I've had whole entire churches try to destroy me, and I've had churches burned down with them when they were trying to destroy me. I've had women who have been, what was that one lady's name? Daniela. Her name is your name. Yeah. So this chick named Daniela, I remember her. She got a scar across her face because she kept believing that this Jesus was so real. She kept believing that this Jesus Christ thing was so real, and that actual witchcraft wasn't going to be able to touch her, because she thought that Jesus is so real. It's so real, you know. My Lord and Savior, I pray to him every single day. Jesus. And so this lady ended up getting, she kept coming on my page, attacking my followers, this, and that. So one day I finally said, all right, she said, it's a Tuesday, which is the day of cursing. It was a Tuesday, the day of war. So I said, okay, we're going to go ahead and get her real quick. I told everybody, come on, we're going to put our energy together. We drew the sigil. And so also, we did a hex on this lady on live, man, on Facebook. And so this lady ends up getting robbed. She ends up getting thrown through a window. The glass shatters and then scars across her face. Okay, this bitch got thrown through a goddamn window as she got robbed after our hex was done to her. You know, Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. You know, as much as I hate to be the one to have to break these things down for you guys and help you guys understand this real quick, you know, if you want to do something wise, be as the Egyptians. The Egyptians knew that magic was something that would help you in this life and the next life, okay? You know, with your reincarnations and everything. So if you want to invest your time into something, invest your time into learning magic. Invest your time into learning how magic works and how to control the mind and how to actually use the mental and the mind to control this reality. Invest in learning magic, okay? That's what you guys need to be doing, because Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. So long as you guys sit here and you continue to believe in a fake-ass Jesus and a fake-ass Allah or a fake-ass Buddha or a fake-ass whatever deity that you're believing in at this time, you know, I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. You need to believe in yourself. You are the one that holds the power. You are the only one that has the power to change your life. You are the only one that has the power to say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being in this situation. I'm going to get up right now and I'm going to change my situation. Not a fucking Jesus, not a fucking Allah, not a fucking none of these people can do this for you. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your uncle, not your auntie. You are the one with the power, okay, to change your life. You are the only one with the power, all right? Now, when it comes towards the afterlife, you need to start to learn about the spiritual life now. Then you'll be able to do the astral projections, and you'll start to realize when you're able to actually leave your body. When I first left my body through learning witchcraft, I started to learn one thing in particular, that I am everything. I am the universe. I am everything in all things, because I had to go within myself to exit out of myself, because I am all things. So when I start to learn these things, and when you dive into the occult, you're going to learn this type of shit. The shit that the church wants to hide from you. The shit that the church does not want you to understand. They don't want you to know this shit. You know why? Because once you start to learn this, you'll no longer have a fear of death. You no longer have this fear that you've been having of death. The fear of death will leave you, because you'll start to realize that this body is only just a shell. There's so much more out here other than just this one reality. This flesh doesn't hold me. I exist outside of this body. When you start to dive into the occult and learn through the occult these type of things, that's when you start to be able to be free from the lies of religion, from the lies of you fearing death. As if death is something for you to fear. When death is nothing for you to fear. We should not fear death. None of you should have a fear of death and about where you're going when you die. They use it for like spies. To be able to spy on in other countries, going to other places. There's actually a government document about these things right here. Hail King Bilal. Hey, hail King Bilal. 36 shit. So like I was saying to you guys, I want you guys to understand this right here and right now. Jesus cannot save you. Life starts when the church ends. Okay, so long as you find yourself stuck in something, stuck in these
He's asking what book are you recommending?
For what? Just any books? Okay, what books did you start to read? All right, well, here's some books that I would start to read just so I could get a good understanding. I would first start to read the Book of the Dead. Now, you're not going to understand everything, but as you're reading this is going to start to invoke and awaken different parts of your conscious and of yourself right here, and different spirits and different things that you need awakened in. You're not going to understand everything you're going to read. When I first read it, I didn't understand everything about it. I just listened to it online, and I'll play it while I was sleeping or whatnot. But it started to awaken things in me. It started to activate parts of myself that have been dead or that have been closed off from the lies of religion and from the lies that they try and hide, all these things from us. So I was first suggesting you listen to the Book of the Dead. And when you listen to it, you're going to find, it sounds so scary, the Book of the Dead. But when you listen to it, you're going to be like, wow, the Bible really stole everything from this book right here, because it sounds similar to like a Bible or something like that, how it's written. So first I would listen to that right there. Then from there, I would start to go into things like the Ars Goetia. I would start to dive into the Shimham Farash, angelic magic and demonic magic. So that way I can get myself a familiar spirit. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna need you want to work with the demons, because contrary to popular beliefs, the demons, they're not these like malevolent energies that are just waiting to destroy mankind or some bullshit that the church put out there for you to be scared of or whatnot. And a lot of these spirits right here aren't even demons. A lot of these spirits right here are actually gods, other gods. So in the Ars Goetia, you want to start to work with these other spirits, because they're going to also awaken parts of yourself, parts of your mind. In the Ars Goetia, through doing the morning meditations that we do, you actually do some of these Ars Goetia spirits. Every morning around 8 o'clock, it might be around 8:30, something like that, around that time right there. We do morning meditations. For those of you guys who have not come into the morning meditations, you guys need to be here doing the morning meditations. Do not miss it, because the morning meditations, we go very deep in our meditations, and we actually connect with spirits that will help to change your life and bring in the change for you, so that way you can have more and you can have the effects that you truly need. You don't have to walk this journey alone. That's what I want you guys to understand. You don't have to be walking this journey alone. We all understand that Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends, but then we leave the church and we leave the shit, and then we're out here by ourselves. That's easier for you to get picked off of in the flock or whatnot. It's easier when you don't have a group for you to get picked off of. But you become a lot stronger walking that lone battle. But there comes a time when you have to come on over to the group, come on over to the family, come on over to the 36 kingdom, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36. Well, you got to come to the 36 family, and start being around others who are actually doing the meditations. That way we can stay strong and protected and have power and be gods on this earth, as well as the gods as we pass on when we die. Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. You got to start to prepare yourself. You got to start to really elevate yourself, elevate your thinking, elevate your mind, elevate your philosophies, elevate everything about yourself. You got to be in this place of I want to elevate, not in a place of I want to ask for help. Not in a place of I need, I'm needy. That's not a trait of a God. That's not a trait of a God for you to be out here needy, asking for things. No, the trait of a God is to create. That's the trait of a God. So we're supposed to be out here fucking creating. Oh, I don't have the money for the rent. Okay, we got to create that shit. Oh, well, I don't have the money for a new laptop so that way I can have this business. And you got to create that shit. Oh, well, I don't have paintbrushes and I want to do some art. Oh, well, you got to create the money for that shit. We are creators. We are gods. We don't go to something and say, please give me, please, can you help me with blah, 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 please, can you do? No. We don't do that right there. When we go to these spirits, like the Ars Goetia, when we go to these spirits like this right here, what we do right here is we're unlocking parts of our consciousness. So why do we talk directly to these spirits? Why do we talk to them? Okay, because this right here, for those people out here who believe in Jesus, tell them that Jesus is not real, and watch with their reaction. They're going to be like, no, it's something about believing in something exterior to yourself. You give it a consciousness. You real. When you believe in this, okay? So let's say when we're doing we take up this paper and we draw a sigil on it or whatnot. Now, there's 72 chakras around your left side and 72 chakras around your right hand side. These 72 chakras around your left hand side are going to be the Ars Goetia, the daemons. The 72 chakras around the right hand side are going to be the Shimham Farash, or the 72 angelics. Okay, all these things have to do with balance and whatnot. When you go and you're saying these mantras like Ashtaroth's mantra that we did earlier today, when you're saying this, you're activating the chakra that's already within yourself, okay, causing this energy or this deity, but this energy that's within you to be awakened, so that way you go do the action, you go do the working, okay? You're still doing the working. You're not praying to anything. You're not over here begging something to do it for you when you're connecting with these deities, any parts of ourselves, and we are going out to do the work. We are going out to make it happen, because Jesus cannot save you, and life starts when the church ends. I want you to understand that today. And I want to see you guys share a lot. I haven't seen any Christians. This surprises me. I haven't seen any Christians yet. I want you guys to share this live right now. Share this live right now. No. Have you?
YouTube right there. Christ is the way. Christ.
I see that guy, but he was the only one. Can you bring me some water? All right, I want to see you guys share live on this Sunday. Share live on this Sunday. Let's get let's get it. Yeah, I wanted to start today off with this message, because I already know that there's going to be a lot of people, first and foremost, who's going to get up today and they're going to go to a church, a bullshit establishment, where they're going to tell them lies, where they're going to tell them hypocrisy, where they're not going to give them the truth at all, but they're going to end up going there, and as they end up going there to these places or whatnot, they're going to, some of them might end up getting lies. Some of them might start to fall for the lies that are going to be told here, and if they start to fall for that stuff right there, I feel sorry for them. So therefore, this is why we want to get on here. We want to speak. All right, do it again. That's why we want to get on here and we want to speak the facts and we want to speak the truths and we want to come in here and we want to tell these people these type of things and we want to let this type of shit be known to keep those who need to be awakened. Because it's like this. Sometimes it's easy to fall asleep in this world. Sometimes it's very easy to fall asleep to the lies and want to just feel good. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of feeling like this or feeling like that. I just want to feel good. And that ain't the way, my brothers and my sisters. The only way is this right here. Fuck Jesus, fuck Allah, fuck a Buddha, fuck a Krishna, fuck all that shit. That right there is the only way. And recognizing that we walk as gods on this earth. We recognize ourselves as the left-hand path, followers of the left-hand path, and the true destinies and true gods of ourselves as we walk this path. As we do that right there, that's when we start to move and elevate our lives. That's when we start to see the change come through for us. That's when we start to see the movement happen that we desire to see happen for ourselves. But if we're not doing that right there, we're not going to see no type of change. So long as you're following a Jesus or a God or a religious factor, you're not going to be able to elevate your life. How can I know who my spirit guides are? Very easy, very simple. It's like this. You got to go off of the spirits that are around you. Okay, the spirits that are around you. One way to do it is to ask your spirit guides to reveal who they are. But another way to do it is like, for instance, my spirit guides they're with me. One of them is Ganesha. Ganesha is always with me, always around me, always there, even when I'm not connecting with Ganesha. That's a spirit guide right there. That's a spirit who helps to guide you through things. So, when you find that there are certain spirits that always seem to be around, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is another one of my spirit guides. I don't ever really request anything from him. I don't ever really do anything for him or whatnot. But that spirit is always around me. It's always there. It's always there to guide me. Always there to try and help me. So it's like that. These are your spirit guides. That's how you connect with these right here. Okay.
Somebody's asking, any chance you offer a mentorship program for teachings and spiritual guidance?
Yes, I do offer mentorship programs and mentorship packaging. You need to contact me on WhatsApp at 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. If you just look at my bio, you'll see my information. Then you can contact me there. We're ask a few questions for you as well. And then we'll be able to see what we can do to help you out with that. Let's see now. Even though a lot of us were raised in it, it doesn't make it right or make it true, the things that are being said or things that are done. Because we are, for all of us who were raised in that type of stuff, we all know, we have all seen the lies and the hypocrisy and the things that are covered up and that are hidden. We all seen molestations. It don't matter what race, it don't matter where you're at in the world. We all seen molestations. We've all seen the rape. We've all seen the lies. We've all seen the hypocrisy. We've all seen it. Okay, coming from these churches, because that's not a place of God. That is a place to get money, and that's a place where people come to dump off all their bad energies. So of course there's a lot of bad energies there. So I want you guys to understand something. When it comes towards the church, Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. Jesus isn't even real. Okay. Let's see the next one that we got up here. We got coming back later to finish watching this, getting ready to head to my dad's. Have a good day, you guys. Hey, shout out to you, Megan. Thank you for hopping in live today. We got, no, he's not the way, because there is more out in the universe, and Christianity use used it to manipulate how their lives should be lived. Okay, yes, Christianity definitely manipulated, and no, it's not. Jesus is not the only way whatsoever. It's like this, I had a friend, and his friend was in Thailand, and he would tell me that there's butter chicken, and I would say, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Well, have you tried fried chicken?" And he said, "What? No. The only way is butter chicken. You cannot eat chicken any other way other than butter chicken." And then I was trying to explain to this friend that, no, I don't think you understand. You can have chicken in multiple ways, okay? You can have chicken fried, boiled, baked. You can have it like butter chicken. I know you were raised to believe in butter chicken and to think that butter chicken is the one way for you to connect with to end all hunger in your life,
Eat butter chicken.
Yeah, to end our hunger in your life. But guess what? Butter chicken is not the only way that chicken is made. There are so many other ways that you can have the same exact experience other than having butter chicken. It's just one of the ways. And so long as people, are lost in these lies of these churches and these lies of these religions, they're going to find themselves stuck. A good deity that will help you out is Ganesha. If you're finding that you're in a place where you kind of feel alone, or you're just now getting out of the church, or you're just now getting out of that type of system, Ganesha can definitely help you out to get yourself into a community of people. Ganesha is always around here, always on this page. So you guys just need to stick around if you guys are over here. But, talk to Ganesha, work with Ganesha. Ganesha will definitely be your friend. Ganesha will help you out when you're feeling alone. Ganesha will help you out when you're feeling like nobody's there or nobody understands you, and you feel like your life is crumbling, but at the same exact time, there's a lot of new doors opening up. Ganesha is a friend that will help you out through all that right there. So if you guys haven't connected with Ganesha, connect with Ganesha, because Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. Okay, I want you guys to understand this right here. So long as we continue to fall for the lies and the delusions of a system that is set up to keep you a slave, to keep you asleep, a system that has been set up in place to keep you asleep. So long as we're in that shit, we won't be able to elevate. We got, I want to get in the left-hand path, but I want to know where to start. Okay, you know where to start? Here's where you start. You start with first meditating. Just stick around the page. Every morning, come in the page. I want to see you, okay? I want to look in the live when we start our morning meditations around 8 o'clock. I want to look in the live, and at least by the end of it, I want to see you here in the live. Come meditate with us. This is the first step. This is the first key, okay? If you guys can just come around and just do it with us, you guys will see the change that you desire in your life. You'll be able to walk this left-hand path walk and talk this left-hand path talk. Okay, I guarantee it, but you guys have to do the work. Can you fix the music? How can you connect with her? Ganesha, so connecting with Ganesha is very simple. When I first connected with him, I didn't really do much. All I did was just play his mantras on YouTube. And he would always pop up on my YouTube as well. He's the elephant head god. Has the elephant head or whatnot, and the big belly or whatnot. So he's a great deity to connect with. So Ganesha, I would suggest you first just play those mantras. Then afterwards, as you're ready, buy a Ganesha statue, a Ganesha idol. After you buy that right there, then I would put things like money on it. I would spray it with some money powder. I would give it things like green apples. You know what I mean? I would give it 4 green apples. He has 4 arms, so give him 4 green apples. These are the type of things that I would do with this right here. Meditation starts every morning from 8 a.m. to around 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Sometimes we're a little late, but never later than 8:30 a.m., okay? And if we're not doing the morning meditation, I make a post saying morning meditation is canceled. So other than that, it's always going to be going. We do it every single day, okay? I meditate every day. I encourage you guys to meditate every day. It will literally change your life. Why it will change your life? Because Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. You know the bullshit. You know that these churches, they be trying to tell you that you should not be over here utilizing astrology, that you should not be over here utilizing these type of things. You know how much bullshit that is right there. Okay, I want you guys to understand something. If we didn't use astrology, you know how lost we would be in this life. I use astrology like so simple. You know, I've been trying to get a villa for a long time. Okay, I decided to use astrology. I said, okay, I'm gonna look up where is a monkey place at. Okay, a monkey state. I need to go somewhere that is a monkey area because I'm Chinese zodiac of the monkey. You know, so I went to a monkey place. When I went to a monkey place, as the first time I get a villa, and I get it easy like this, like it just fell in my lap, literally, just fell in my lap. You know what I'm saying? It's like I went to another place that matched me. It was a rat place because I matched with dragon, rat, and monkey. All these are lucky this year. The dragon, the rat, and the monkey, you are lucky this year indeed. You know, I go to a rat place, which is Mexico City or whatnot. You know, I end up winning 130K. I end up winning another 80K out there. Every time I gamble, I never really gamble like that. But when I did gamble, I would lose. But when I went to where the astrology says that I am lucky at, where I went to where the astrology says that there is good for me at, you know, shit goes up. You know, so these people, they use astrology, but they're telling you, do not use astrology. Do not use these things because they're afraid that you're going to start to recognize the God that you are. They're afraid that you're going to start to recognize the power that you have, the authority that you have, the strength that you have, that you can change your life, and not only change your life, you can change the life of others by recognizing that who you are. Okay, so you guys have to wake up and start to walk in this thing or whatnot, because Jesus will not save you, cannot save you, never has saved you, never will save anybody. You know, you need to go ahead and step out of it and recognize that the only way for you to be saved in this lifetime is for you to save your goddamn self. Okay, straight up, straight up, straight up. All right, now we're gonna hit round two real quick. Let me hit round two real quick and do it again. Copy. Paste. Let's go to Abukenke. There. Paste. Upload. Subscribers. Let's go here. Okay.